Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Last time, we delved into the greatest MMORPGs of all time. And today, we'll be taking a look at the standout third-person games of 2023 so far. Let's not waste any more time on this intro and jump right into it. Our first game on the list is the recently released Remnant 2. Remnant 2 is a significant improvement over its predecessor in nearly every aspect. For those who haven't played the original, Remnant can be described as a blend of Gears of War and RPG elements, where your goal is to make it to the next checkpoint in one piece. You can enjoy it solo offline or team up online with up to 2 friends. The game offers a fun and challenging experience. I personally cranked up the difficulty to veteran, but I got my butt kicked, dying every 5 minutes. As you play, you'll notice that, apart from its Souls-like elements, Remnant 2 draws inspiration from Resident Evil 4. I played this game on the Series X, and I was genuinely impressed by the graphics. It looks much better than I expected. If you're into looter shooters with procedurally generated levels, 4 selectable classes, and the ability to switch between them at will, Remnant 2 is a game you won't want to miss. It's also worth noting that this is the only multiplayer game on our list today. Next up, we have Final Fantasy XVI. Final Fantasy XVI is one of those games that you need to experience firsthand to truly appreciate. I saw the trailers and wasn't particularly excited until I tried the demo. Even though it's somewhat linear, and the frame rate can be a bit unstable at times, Final Fantasy XVI manages to be addictive and fun to play. Moreover, it's mature, featuring some adult content, which sets it apart from other entries in the series. If you enjoy games where you spend most of your time mashing the square button and reacting quickly to QuickTime events, then Final Fantasy XVI is right up your alley. Moving on to our third game, Resident Evil 4. May not be the scariest game out there, but it will keep you on the edge of your seat. Those moments when you're trapped in a house, defending against waves of zombies, can be incredibly stressful. I completed the game in just 3 days, thoroughly enjoying every moment of kicking zombies in the face and suplexing them, an essential skill to avoid running out of ammo. You step into the shoes of Leon Kennedy, tasked with saving the president's kidnapped daughter in Spain, all while utilizing stealth and the ability to shoot while moving, a welcome addition in this remake. Plus, as you can see, the game looks stunning. If you haven't had the chance to play it yet, be sure to grab it when it's on sale. Now, let's take a look at our fourth entry, Ratchet Clank Rift Apart. Has finally made its way to PC after a year of PS5 exclusivity, and it still looks breathtaking. This game stands out as a true next-gen experience. The gameplay is fantastic, offering a variety of cool weapons, each with a unique feel thanks to haptic feedback and adaptive trigger support. It's an enjoyable and challenging game, despite appearances that may suggest it's just for kids. If you're looking for a more mature, hardcore third-person shooter that also arrived on PC this year, Eternal is worth considering. And now, let's discuss The Last of Us Part 1. It was initially released on PS5 last year and received a PC port 4 months ago. While the initial PC release had its issues, it has improved significantly since then. Every fight in this game is intense, largely due to the excellent AI and the ability to mix melee and ranged combat for cinematic experiences. However, since this is a game originally from the PS3 era with a graphical overhaul, some gameplay elements may feel dated. Nevertheless, it's a great opportunity for PC users who haven't experienced The Last of Us before. Let's move on to our sixth game, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Is somewhat reminiscent of Fallen Order in terms of performance, which isn't saying much as it suffers from optimization issues. It's frustrating how many unoptimized games we've seen recently, making it clear that pre-ordering games may not be the best idea. Despite this, Jedi Survivor offers a challenging and enjoyable experience, along with good visuals. Consider picking it up when it's discounted. Now, onto our seventh game, Hogwarts Legacy. Despite not being a Harry Potter fan myself, I decided to give Hogwarts Legacy a try. I appreciate the animations in the game, which make the world more immersive. However, interacting with NPCs is limited. On the bright side, you can create your character and customize your gear. With that, let's move on to our eighth game, Lies of P. As of the time of making this video, Lies of P hasn't been released yet, but you can check out the demo to decide if this Bloodborne-inspired game is worth your investment. It's worth noting that at this point, it's more than just inspiration, it closely resembles Bloodborne. In this game, you play as Pinocchio, battling mechanical puppets. For our ninth entry, we have Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom is a strong contender for the Game of the Year, especially if you're a fan of 3-hour-long tutorials. This title builds upon Breath of the Wild and introduces interesting mechanics that allow for creative gameplay. You'll use tools like the Ultra Hand and Fuse to pick up and connect objects. Merging objects and weapons is essential, as everything breaks after just a couple of hits. Additionally, you'll encounter adorable creatures that need your help to reach their friends, which involves crafting vehicles or tools. The game also features shrines, so get ready to solve numerous puzzles. Lastly, we have Atlas Fallen. Is quite different from what you'd expect from the creators of The Surge. While it doesn't excel in performance, it offers unique gameplay experiences such as sand surfing, giant battles, and peculiar conversations with an individual known as her Gauntlet. The voice acting might not be top-notch, but the gameplay is deep and interesting. Before we conclude, here are a couple of honorable mentions from late 2022.